What do you think about equalisation?
I think it's communism, and it's a communist disgrace. That's what I think it is. Men should be free. They should be free to be able to create wealth and not be restricted. And I also think this competition is a farce because under the masquerade of equalisation, it's manipulation. There are 3 clubs with a higher salary cap than everyone else, and 2 of those clubs have no free agents. It's a farce, it's a manipulation, it's a fraud. Andrew Demetrio, you fellow Helene, you are a fraud.
Okay, just one question, mate. How do you think it should work in the AFL?
There is either a free market or there is proper equalisation, not manipulation. Equalisation can't be equalisation if there's 3 clubs with over $1 million in the salary cap, including the reigning premiers. If you go to America, where this system is adopted, in New York or Tampa Bay or Minnesota, wherever, doesn't matter the location, it's the same salary cap for everyone. This is not equalisation, it's manipulation. You either do it properly, communist system, or you do it at a free market, one or the other. You can't have clubs like Hawthorn, the most successful club since World War II in terms of premierships, 10, be in jeopardy of losing their marquee player to a club that has no history, no culture, has 5,000 people a game. They're at the bottom of the ladder. They've won 1 game for the season. Hawthorn's on top of the ladder, and they're in threat of losing their marquee player because of what? Manipulation of the AFL. So we pay our money to the AFL so they can distribute for their own. Fair enough. They want to build their market in Sydney. Good, but not at the expense of the Melbourne supporters, the greatest sporting city in the world. And this is the backbone of the AFL, this city, not at the expense of it, and stop treating us like idiots, pumping equalisation when it's a complete manipulation. That's what I think.
Well, it doesn't work.
Why not?
Why not? Because obviously they leave props up Sydney and Brisbane and things like that, so it doesn't work. As long as the AFL dictates who gets what, right, and they really want to sort of spend the money on Western Sydney and Gold Coast, they'll prop them up. They'll win premierships before clubs like Melbourne and St Kilda because the AFL will pump millions of dollars in them. And they give a stuff about the Melbourne clubs. They don't care. They don't care when the Western Bulldogs win a premiership, do they?
I think it's important for the competition that it's, that you've got all clubs competitive.
Do you reckon it's working?
No, I don't.
Well, being a Hawthorn man, not very happy about it.
Oh?
Because, the club's worked hard to get their money in that, where the others haven't. Just let it go sort of thing. But, only 10 years ago, Hawthorn were nearly merged with Melbourne.
Do you reckon the draft is working?
Oh, I think it's slowed down with Gold Coast and that, in Greater Western Sydney. So, I think it's going to change in the next couple of years.
Back to where we were?
Back to where we were.
Oh, we can look forward to reading about tanking in 5 years' time then?
We can, yeah.
Do you reckon the draft and the salary cap's working?
Doesn't look like it, does it?
Not really.
Doesn't seem like it. The stronger club is getting stronger and the weaker one's still getting weaker, aren't they? They're still down the bottom, aren't they?
How do you think they could change it?
Go the American way, lottery.
The lottery?
Yep.
How's that work?
Yeah. Oh, the lower clubs get more marbles and the top ones get less marbles.
They just draw them out of a hat?
Yep.
Do you reckon that was what Andrew was finding out about when he was in New York?
I hope so.
Did you go to New York to find out about this?
Fans, welcome back to Footy Talkback and stay tuned for your chance to win $100 worth of pancakes to the Pancake Parlour very soon. So Hoozle, is Nicky Dale going anywhere?
Oh, for sure, Feathers. He'll start off in the midfield. After that, you'll go down the half-forward line. He's going to kick a few snags. Then he'll float around the half-back line.
No. What she means is, will Nick Del Santo leave the Saints next year under free agency?
Yes.
The AFL initiative that can only debilitate equalisation, crush the hearts of junior footy fans and tear the hearts out of struggling clubs.
Oh, right. Well, if that's the case, I definitely think it's in the best interest of the St Kilda rebuild to trade Del Santo for some high draft picks.
Rebuild?
Yeah, rebuild. The process of rejuvenating the list through draft picks.
I know what you mean by rebuild, Hoos. I just think that the reality is that the term rebuild simply means we are a crap team. I.e., hello, we are rebuilding our club. We are a crap team.
Like the Dogs and the D's.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when was the last time you heard the Hawks or the Pies or the Swans say that they're going to rebuild their club?
Never.
Never, exactly. I mean, Nick Del Santo is one of the only champs this club has left. I mean, he at least knows what it takes to win a grand final. They're going to keep him.
In that case, maybe they need to rebuild Nick Del Santo, like a $6 million man.
Why do I put up with this?
Hush now, who's hush. As Nick Rewalt flies for another inside 50 lace out pass, well weighted from the left foot of our man with class, Nick Del Santo.
Nick Del Santo.
And the Saints fans cry, 'cause if there's just one thing that the Saints don't need, it's another traitor. We are on our hands and knees, Nick Del Santo.
Nick Del Santo.
We are not worried about Big Cozzy, but if you decide to say you got the captaincy, Nick Del Santo.
Nick Del Santo.
Stephen Mills got a word and you've got a lift, but if it wasn't for that bat, we'd have a premiership, Nick Del Santo.
Nick Del Santo.
Couple years ago got led astray by Big Roo. We don't believe that it was you in that hotel room with your willy out.
Nick Del Santo?